Well then, this is a first, isn't it? Good evening, everybody. For once, I am your lead commentator as you join us for the Cup Series test race around Spain. I'm joined by none other than the fastest Welshman in the league. That is Mr. Baldwin, or Bazza, as you guys know him. How are you doing, Mr. Bazza?
Hello, good evening, Jacko. Good evening, everyone. I'm very well. Looking forward to this. It's been a while since I've been in the comms, and it's going to be an exciting pre-season practice session. Get to see all these fancy-looking liveries, and see who has got the early pace.
Yeah, I mean, obviously all the build-up so far has been about the faster drivers joining, but it's not necessarily faster drivers. I think we've added, yes, a couple of faster drivers, but closened, if that's a word, closened the pack together. So we should have a more competitive series, one hopes at least.
Yeah. Like you said, a lot of the drivers, were in season 2 that I raced along with, and like you said, the pace difference compared to me, for instance, they were really up there. So, we've got a few newbies to the Jacko car series, like Corey, who is a reserve. I mean, we all know that Corey's got some rapid pace, and Brandon as well. He's also one to watch out for.
Absolutely, along with the likes of Flexi and Red Matt. We've also got the Matter, the VSL champion, joining us as a reserve driver. So and Janel, so very, very fast drivers. As another new driver, Jack Gooding, takes to the track in his first ever single lap qualifying session in Jacko car.
Long time no see.
Yeah. And Bazza, the first thing I've noticed is the ILR colours.
Yes, I do like it.
Big fan. Of course, Jacko car was born on the, let's say that this was born on ILR sort of dissolving, really, wasn't it? We carried a handful of drivers through to create season 1, and then season 2 become more popular. So here we are starting season 3, and Jack Gooding is driving under my name rather than me driving under his. So it's quite exciting to see him. He'll be racing in the Kia series. He's just using this as practice, as we had spaces, or a few spaces.
Yeah, it's good to see him back, and be interested to see how his pace is, because last time I think he was my teammate. He stepped in as you missed a couple of races in IRR 8. Well, I think that was the last time I raced alongside him, so be interested to see how his pace is as he starts his first flying lap.
Yeah, man, he says he's lost all his pace, but will be interesting to see how far off he actually is. I personally think once he gets a couple of races under his belt in the Kia series starting next month, he'll be back to normal. He'll be up there. He'll be certainly in the playoffs, we've got to say.
Oh yes, definitely. Let's hope so. He is part of our team.
Jack obviously going purple in Sector 1, as you'd like to think, being the first driver out. And I will apologise in advance, I am going to be fully exposed tonight, as I am not a lead commentator. Also Bazza's rusty, so apologies in advance for the shocking commentary that we are going to provide you over the next hour and a half as Jack Gooding enters Sector 3. Keeping it clean so far.
Yep, coming into the final chicane now, very tricky, easily can get an invalidation here.
Yeah, horrible little chicane that.
Yeah, it's a bit scruffy, but gets on the power, down to the line, and 1:16.4.
Competitive. I think now is the time to stop the count, because that's very fast. And everyone wants to see Jack at the top. As we switch to Yuri in his 98 car, the Napa colours from IndyCar.
Fan of this one. I do like this car.
Yeah, it has been very popular. He's added a bit of red, I see, and changed the template. Nice looking car. DRS wide open as we head down to the end of Sector 2. The car glistening in the sun. Of course, Bazza Yuri, one of these drivers who has dropped down to Kia Series for Season 3.
Yes, had
One of your main rivals.
Good few scraps with him in Season 2, so hopefully we can carry them battles on, and hopefully he'll, I think he might be in with a shout, definitely the playoffs easily.
Definitely, as he goes P1, 4/10 quicker than Jack Gooding. What about the young man from Denmark, the 76 car, Klaus Christiansen in the new ERT team colours, DRS wide open once again. The fastest man in the league from Denmark, the most successful Cup Series driver in Jacko car without a race win. Thoughts on this livery, Bazza? Because me and you are both part of this esports team, it has to be said.
Yes, I do like it. I was looking back at some of my liveries and I've done one quite similar to it. So yeah, I like it. But if Owen is watching, I'd like to know, did he actually earn this livery?
He did not, I can confirm. Yeah, I think you'll find it was me, Owen and Khalifa were the only three. I don't know about yourself, but it was mentioned a lot in commentary last season. Only three of us genuinely earned it through playing the game. Here comes Risky. Race winner from Austria, which boosted him in to the playoffs last season. Gets a tow from his former teammate Yuri. Purple in Sector 2. Lovely colour. Sorry, lovely colour. Yeah. He didn't earn it.
I think Dexter had, I don't know if he had a scruffy lap. He's a bit off the pace.
Of course, this qualifying format doesn't suit him either. He likes to get into it with a few laps.
Yeah,
Risky up to the line. P1.
Good time.
Let's go to Michael Okeke in this. I think it's purple and orange car. Repping the Jacko car and One Hub colours. Race winner from Monza, a throwback week in Season 2. Inaugural race winner from Season 1. Very popular driver.
He's always there or thereabouts. A bit like Kamababo, keeps himself quiet and picks up the results.
Yeah, another one to throw in there would be Jordan as well. The three of them, great runs in the playoffs last season, Kamababo especially. As Okeke comes to this tricky, final, awful little chicane at the end of the track. One corner to go, the 97 car back for a third season, up to the line. What can Okeke do? It's a 1:15.4, he goes pole.
Track is improving with every lap.
Absolutely. And now Bazza, this number 40 car, the rookie of Jake O'Sullivan, my favourite livery of all 20 in the Cup Series.
Wow, very nice.
But we've got no idea what Jake is capable of, or Cajman, as you see his PSN name. A Rastafarian livery, big fan.
Got the helmet to match, I like that. Fan of that one.
Up to the line for Jake. No problem, man, as he goes P3. What about Cameron Blair, Camo Babo? Championship 5 last season. Look at this livery. Big fan.
Oh, that's the new livery that came out, isn't it?
Yeah. As Paul McGuinness retires. He's meant to be next out on track.
Okay. And what happened?
Interesting.
Before?
Shout out to the 14 people watching a test race. Clearly you've got nothing better to do, but nice of you to join me and Bazza here this evening.
Gets on power nicely. Going into this. Probably one of the worst sections on the calendar.
Oh, for sure. It's up there with the hairpin at Monaco.
Yes, I agree with that. Now
the line. P5.
P5.
That's where he finished Season 2. So Paul McGuinness retired. We go straight to the young man from Sheffield, SWFC Jordan, Sheffield Wednesday fan.
Curved up colours again.
Yeah, he likes these. Chase champion from Season 1, 4th overall in Season 1 in that race in China. In fact, this livery reminds me very much of his Season 1 design.
Yeah, if I do recall, he has kind of gone back to that.
Yeah.
Hasn't he?
A throwback. He should save this for Italy. at the beginning of March, I believe, we have another throwback week. Once again in a 93 car.
I do like the throwback week. It's good to see what people's creations they can come up with and ideas.
Yeah. Hopefully,
a lot of people have said, you know, this game, the liveries on it are not the best, so to come up and get a good looking car, you've done a cracking job.
People have done very well as Jordan goes P2. People have done very well with the liveries. Iceman is next. Hopefully your tier coordinator, Mr. Khalifa, actually sorts you out a throwback week as well for the Kia series.
Yes, there has been, someone has mentioned it, and there's been talks, but we should see.
Sideways for Iceman.
Ooh, a bit early on the power there.
Horrible camera angle for all of these runs, I do apologise folks. Not a lot I can do, it's this or this.
Thanks, Roadmasters.
We're going to go with this as the camera switches for the final turn. Once again, Iceman, one of the two jokers this evening, up to the line. Is it going to be quick? It is. It's P1, a 1:15.4 for the young man from Liverpool. What about...
Just edging out OKK there.
Yep, because Iceman 4th last season overall. Now, what about this? A late sign up to the league in the 30 car. It's Jano from Finland. He is a reserve.
Interesting colours.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't like the livery scheme, but I like the colours.
Yeah, definitely. They remind me very much of Daniel Suarez's NASCAR from last season, but not many people will know that, so I'll be quiet. Nice pink helmet to go with. Khalifa says this ruins that car. I think it works very well. Janel through final turn. He's expected to be up the front today. Where will he go? Only P8. Wow. Season 1 champion, Pete Knighton, repping Leicester City colours. Head down to Sector 2. 17 people in the stream. Good to see you here as Pete goes purple. What can he do? Can he carry this on as we get the usual lag from Pete? No more corner anymore, so Pete is Mr. Lagface himself, as I'm not sure whether he's gone through the old track or the new track.
Yeah, I'm liking the colours on this as well. Doing it for the Foxes.
Yeah, up the blues. P1, fair play. That'll be all that lag. He finds 4/10.
Yeah, cut that chicane nicely.
Where's Flexi? Right at the bottom. Again, someone else. Has he earned this livery? Or has he just bought it? It's very nice, whichever way you look at it. One of the rookies for Season 3. But one of those very fast drivers. I think Flexi was P3 in VSL over that 20-week season that they ran over there. Great achievement, finishing behind Brandon and Matt Bode. Both of those yet to come. Flexi round this final corner. DRS open. Out of VRS though. To the line. P4.
Yeah, it's been a good few years, I should say, since I last seen Flexi on track. I believe he was lead commentator for ILR 3.
I think so.
He was racing there, so it's been a while to see him. Be interesting to see how his pace is as well.
It's a long time no see for Flexi, but it's very recently we saw J-Luke on the alternate strategy in Brazil, which won him last season's championship.
Sector 2.
Purple in Sector 2 on the mediums, as you correctly say, Bazza. Into the final turn for J-Luke. New livery for this season once again. Green and black helmet to the line. It's only P4, but most crucially of all, on those medium tyres.
Yes, very good time on the mediums. And he'll be wanting to hold on to his crown this season as well.
Absolutely, although he's got a lot of competition. It's Brandon Wilson. I think he's out very late. In fact, I just need to check on Arnaud, who's ahead on track. It is Brandon.
It is. He goes purple Sector 1. I think he got a nice slipstream off J-Luke. I think that's why he held back on his time. I don't know if they're teammates, but...
yes, they are. Part of the #Bless team. The other team names for this season are, of course, A Piece to Corsa, the Jordan Rebels, the Wiz Khalifas, And Team Vrensky, very creative.
Yeah, some cracking team names this season.
Of course, me and you, we've got to choose our team name in a couple of weeks when Khalifa gets on with it and starts trying to get Season 1 of the Kia series up and running. Nice livery for Brandon, by the way. Green, pink and black. I think it works. Owen will tell you it looks disgusting. Round the final turn. Up to the line. It should be fast. It's not. It's only P9.
Wow. I'm surprised at that. It didn't seem to make any mistakes.
No. But we have to switch to Arnold very quickly. 3 playoff wins last season, 1 in each round. Up to the line. P2 overall. Only P5 on the grid here in Spain.
Arnold, very quick driver and always one to watch out for.
Indeed. Always a threat. Ever present towards the top 5 of the grid. As is this man.
Don't think J. Luke will like the sight of him right behind him.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, as I say, Kyle, another one. Regular season champion.
Yep, 6 wins last season, equalled or matched Khalifa's record. He goes P2.
And there we go. Force to be reckoned with.
What about this? Blue on blue.
Matter.
The VSL champion from season 5. On the soft tyres, he should be very fast. He is faster than Pete. So I would expect that 1:15.0 to be toppled. Purple in sector 2. This is going to be 1:14s. Tell me I'm wrong, Bazza.
It could be. It could be low 15s, high 14s. And Matter, he's reserve for the season. So he'll be hoping to show his pace so he can grab himself a full-time seat.
The tennis coach from the Midlands puts it on pole.
Here we are.
Mr. Redman. I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Nobody's invalidated yet. This could be a Jacko car first with this new, I say new, this qualifying system. It's certainly not new anymore. Red Matt, what was he, VSL commentator last season? I think he won Monaco too. I could be wrong on that. Very fast through turn 9. DRS open as we head down to finish sector 2. Good on the brakes. Purple once again. Matter's time looking like it could be toppled.
Yep, looking forward to seeing Matter's pace. Red Matt, sorry, his pace as we raced him in the F2, and he was rapid in them F2 cars. Tricky little cars to drive them.
Class driver.
In the big cars now, so let's see how he gets on with these.
Yeah. Can he do it on the big boy stage? Red Matt up to the line. It's going to be P7. Interesting. What about this then? Everybody's favourite to win the title, the number 69 car, the Red Bull test livery, or inspired test livery, Corey Dalton. 3 races in Jacko car with an average finish of P19, but he did win the All-Star race. What can he do here? Purple in sector 2, that's what he can do so far.
No surprise in that. Corey is extremely rapid. He is known to lose his head from time to time, so if he just keeps his head on his shoulders, he'll definitely be in the title fight.
He lost his head here in season 1, Bazza, when he crashed behind a back marker. Up to the line, he's run out of VRS, but Corey to the line, it's only P4. Matter is on pole, the only man to go sub 1:15, but that was a very good qualifying session, very fast. I'm excited to see what these boys can do in the race.
Yep, so Matter and Speed Knight and Pete is your front row. Let's see who gets off the line well.
I'm most interested in is actually J. Luke on those mediums. He was the only man to do it.
Yes.
And he's made it work. Well, we saw it all through season 2. He made it work. Anyway, the grid is Matter and Pete Knighton and Kyle top 3. Corey just outside the top 3, P4. Iceman, great qualifying session, P5. Then OKK, J. Luke, season 2 champion. Red Matt, Arnold, Flexi round out the top 10. Followed by Jordan, who's watching the FA Cup draw at the moment. Risky, Jake, Brandon P14, Yori P15, Camo Babo Championship 5 last season, all the way down in P16. Everyone's favourite to win this race, Janel, P17, Jack Gooding, Dexter and Paul McGuinness, who didn't set a time. But nobody invalidated, and that is a first.
Well done, boys. Well done. Do we have a reason for why Paul didn't set a lap? Obviously, I'm not in the group chat, so I wouldn't know.
I think he was probably drinking Iron Brew and eating tea cakes. And of course, in Scotland, that is tradition.
Scottish. Yep.
So there we go. So Bazza, whilst we've got this short interim here, yes. Kia Series coming up next season.
Yes.
Next season. Next month, I should say. How do you think you're going to get on? You've seen the grid now.
Yeah. Obviously, there's one or two that I'm unsure of. Obviously, Jack Gooding's new to it. Jano is new to it. So, them aside, a lot of the other drivers I've raced with plenty of times. So, I'd like to say constant top tens. I'd like to say consistent in the top tens. And you never know with a lucky safety car where I might end up. I don't think a win or podium is in there, but we'll see.
When I see you race, I think of ILR 8 season 6, Bahrain, facing the wrong way at the end of, well, not even the end of lap 1. You didn't make the end of lap 1.
No, it was the start line. Yeah. Yeah.
You ended up winning that.
Yeah, that's one race I'll never forget. That. Yeah.
Cracking race as well.
It was funny. A different league I'm in as well. On the same year, I won in Bahrain. So I got two race wins in Bahrain the same year. So it's a favourite of mine, that track.
Great track. Very good track. Owen's not here, so we'll take over his what is now traditional helmet review. Matters, boring. Pete Knighton matches the car. Kyle, the screen. Tell you what, I don't know how he does it, how he talks so much waffle about helmets. Iceman's is very nice, mind you.
Yeah, see, I used to be a fan of the helmet review.
But they're just not very good, are they, on this game?
No, but with Jacko car, it's more about the liveries for me now, so
Definitely.
I don't bother too much with the helmet. But you always have to have a good helmet to match your car. If it doesn't stand right, you know.
Damn right. And of course the numbers as well. Everybody has their own individual number. They are not reset for each tier.
So first off, Speed Iceman in P5 on a Joker tonight.
Yep.
So it's a good starting position for him if he keeps it clean on the first lap. He could be in with a shout. And then obviously J Luke starting on the mediums.
Yeah, J Luke's one to watch. Before we do get going properly here, I guess it won't mean too much to you, but there was a NASCAR last year running a number 27, and it looked exactly like, well, it was Panini stickers branding, and it looks exactly like Paul McGuinness's car. Very good. But anyway, to the front of the grid, Pete and Matta line up as we await the 5 lights. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 of them. It's lights out and away we go in a couple of seconds time. Jump the gun there. Pete gets off to a good start.
Corey's got a good start.
As you say, Corey chasing the lead. Is he going to make it 3 wide down to turn 1? Matta will retain the lead, but Corey goes from 4th to 2nd. Pete loses out and Kyle goes back a place as well.
Nice and clean into turn 1 and 2.
Oh, we're losing Pete in the gravel.
We've got something. Yeah, let's Pete off. No damage, so we can rejoin safely. Flexie's up to P7.
It's Yuri off as well. Some damage towards the back of the grid on Janel's car. Not what he needed, not what he wanted.
Oh, J Luke.
We're seeing, is that J Luke or Brandon? It's the champion with wing damage, and that's yellow flags out in sector 2. The track littered with debris.
He got a tank slapper there, tried to hold it, and I think he collected another car or just got damage off another car. It's unfortunate for him now on the mediums.
Yeah, such a shame, because he was opting to do that alternate strategy. Oh my goodness, has made his way up to P16 with all the carnage around him. Jack Gooden getting squeezed in the middle of 3 cars. Comes away with it, comes out P13. Cracking start for the man who's not even meant to be able to compete with these guys. Back to the front, and it's Matter pulling away from Corey. These things you really do love to see. Flexi is not third. The timing screens say that he is.
Risky and J Luke in the pits. Paul McGuinness is
He's
disqualified.
I don't think he is. I did see it. Now he is. Flexi we think is P10. Of course and it is a lap 2, not lap 3. Classic Codemasters. A new season, same old timing screens. They will fix themselves at the end of this lap. Paul McGuinness, the only driver out of this session, as Pete is at the back of the grid.
Yep, Iceman, I believe, is in 3rd place. He's keeping with Corey. And being on that Joker, he's
a real threat all of a sudden, isn't he?
He's a real threat for the win, yes.
Of course, Iceman with those 2 podiums last season. Coming in to replace Mr. John at the Scuderia Lenta team. Made it through, won the chase, and then finished 4th in the overall standings as Camo Babo picks up a 3-second penalty. Kyle's starting to look at the back of Iceman's gearbox here, as Pete does make it into the pit lane. Field are nicely spread out. It's kind of what you would expect to Spain.
New front wing for Pete, putting on the medium tyres.
And that big lock up for Kyle as he hunts down Iceman. The gap is half a second, as Matter extends his lead over Corey to 1.1 seconds. So out of that DRS, that's crucial if he wants to do something with this race.
Let's see. What a move. Went on the inside of turn 9. Oh, Red Mat's coming back.
Let me slide down to this.
They're going side by side.
Great racing. Arnold right behind this.
Yeah,
behind 2 of his main challenges for this coming season. He's going to get a nice double slipstream here down the main straight. Arnold on the gas. Flexi and Red Mat weave, but it's going to be all Arnold when we come to turn 1. Or are they just pulling away from him? They are.
Yeah.
It's clearly these boys using their ERS to defend and attack all at the same time. OKK's had a cracking start, by the way, up to P5.
Oh, Arnold's going on the inside. And he's got the move done.
Flexi falling back. Picks up a bit of grass on the exit of 4. Arnold with a lockup. Yeah, back to... Actually, no, we'll stay with this, sorry. Flexi's still looking lively. He's not down and out. He's just down. Red Mat goes wide. And that's going to bring them all together. Lovely shot of this, looking back down towards turn 9.
It's the closest battle we've got on track at the minute, because everyone else just seems to be spreading out a bit. Very tricky circuit to overtake.
It is. I mean, obviously the main... Oh, what's happened to Arnold?
No, what was going on there?
He made it in. He's in the pits, as is Flexi.
The pit?
I don't know, but he was out of control and was forced into it, so this will be an early, probably unplanned stop for Arnold. Jack Gooden up to P12, being hunted by Speedy, a Y Racer. He'll hate me saying Speedy, because it's Speed Y Racer Yori on the back of him. Good to see Jack Gooden keeping it in a straight line. He was worried that he'd be spinning every few laps or so. Penalty for Yori for going wide on the exit of 3. How's Dexter getting on behind these two? Trying to
Pete's
keep
starting
up.
to close down J. Luke at the back of the field. J. Luke has put the hards on. He's the only man in the field with him on.
Yeah, he
I suppose he had to, starting on the mediums. He had no choice really, did he?
Nah, and he's definitely not on a Joker. I mean, I think it's a viable strategy from lap 1 to go onto the hard. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah,
Not a good one.
I don't think the tyre wear's that bad here. I mean, he's going to go long and then maybe stick the softs on, go for fastest lap at the end.
As we have the leaders in the pits, and Cashman is out. Where is it?
It is...
Is that a virtual safety car as well?
Just before the chicane.
Yeah, so it's down here. That's an interesting...
yeah.
Interesting one.
I think he might have got too much curb and it's spun him around.
And that leaves Iceman in the lead of this race with only one stop to make. A VSC won't do him any harm. Jan will find himself up in P2, even though that wing damage he picked up... Oh no, he didn't. It was J-Luke, wasn't it? Apologies. And Brandon is P3.
What's rules with it being practiced with safety car? If we get a full safety car, can we still pit?
Only if it's a puncture or what we're calling extreme wing damage as the VSC goes in.
Someone's just had a drive through.
Iceman has a...
No, I think it was Iceman.
No, Iceman has a 3-second penalty.
Is it a penalty, is it?
Unless it said drive through on your screen, I wouldn't be surprised.
Just double check. Let's confirm.
Oh, sideways. He will pit early on, Bazza. Iceman in. New race leader,
Iceman,
the man from Finland.
has a drive-through penalty and a 3-second time penalty. Oh dear.
Horrible.
Not what he needed.
And that's ruined his race.
No.
And of course the other Joker is Yuri, and he's got himself a 3-second penalty, so not quite as bad as we watch Janel through turns 1, 2 and 3.
Bavo was the other one that got a drive-through as well.
Okay, thank you. So then the leaders are 10 seconds off the lead, or the net leaders.
Iceman and Kyle into turn 3.
We're looking at Matter and Corey here. This is for the net race lead, and we have a very slow Yuri in front of them. Corey's looking lively. He'll want to make up for that crash that he had here in Season 1, chasing and hunting down Khalifa for the win. I do like this livery. It does remind us very much. Oh, Corey's in the wall and he's out. And I was on board for that.
I'm still on with Iceman.
Where is Iceman? He's gone past us.
Oh yeah, I think he got moved in.
Very much curse at the commentator, that one. Corey on board with him, trying to say he wants vengeance for Season 1. And he puts it in the wall, so apologies to Corey, I'll hold my hands up to that one. Iceman looks to pit. Is his race over? Who knows? He needs a safety car, doesn't he? I think he'd be back in there.
Yeah, because he still has to do his drive-through, I believe, as well. Where is he? No, he's done his drive-through already.
Yes, this now is his stop. Yep.
Hard tyres to the end.
Risky.
I think P5 is still possible to get top 5, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Because you've got to think everybody else. Risky's gone for a spin now. I'm good with that one. Bazza, do you want to take control of the cameras? Because everyone I go on board with is having a problem. Down to last place. Speed Risky. Those tyres will be red hot. Of course, this man come into round 10 of last season in last place, won the race, and put him into the playoffs. He did the impossible. Oh, he's going to be in the wall here. somehow doesn't break his suspension. Yellow flag's out. We're going to come off him he keeps crashing.
Right, so Dexter and Yuri, the only two left to make a pit stop. Everyone else has made just the one stop.
And another virtual safety car.
Right,
So
that's risky.
Our allocation is 5, and this is our third inside 10 laps. Now would be a great time to pit, guys.
Yep. Couple more, and then I think it'll be safety car free to the end of the race.
I think a few of these boys would actually be quite interested in having a full course safety car, just to practice the slightly adapted rules for Season 3.
Yep, we're going green.
Yep.
Red mat is nice. 2.8 in front, already made a stop. He's the man to catch. I won't put the curse on him, but
I'm on board with him, don't worry, he'll be crashing shortly.
It's a nice train of cars now from
Yuri back, isn't it?
Yeah, Yuri and Dexter, the still two not to pit yet, both on the medium tyres.
I'd say it's
net P2 for Kyle at the minute.
Yeah, I'd say it's more of a Dexter train. Certainly the gap from Yuri is not awful. He's on board with Dexter looking back at Kyle. Dexter doesn't have DRS, Kyle does. There's a break in the chain as Kyle goes to the outside, doesn't quite make the move.
And we've got another VSC.
Is this the VSC glitch that we're experiencing? I feel like it might be.
That's... yeah, because everyone seems to be pointing the right way. Nobody seems to have any damage.
Broken lobby confirmed.
This is not what we need, Codemasters.
So what this does is it prevents any real racing from happening.
Yeah.
Because they're getting half a lap to a lap at a time to actually achieve anything. Admittedly, Kyle did have an opportunity to throw it down the inside of Dexter, but he's a bit smarter than that. He's already on the back of Dexter as the VSC ends. Kyle making a move for P3.
Oh, look at Red Matt in the background as well.
Dexter will stay on his inside. But Kyle gets the move done.
Red Matt has hit the back of OK Gay's got damage. And Brandon's sneaked in there, took a place off him.
And look at Yanel trying to go down the inside, maybe? No. Jordan looks to follow him. Red Matt really struggling, he's going to pit.
Dexter gets another time penalty.
It's unlike him.
Oh, Jordan's having luck here. No, doesn't quite make it. He's trying around the outside into turn 1. Would have been a brave move.
Of course, Janel up there in the pinnacle tier of One Hub Racing as the...
Ooh, Yuri and Kyle side by side.
VSC Bazza. It's not going to count for anything. What a shame.
What a shame.
As I was saying, yeah, Janel in the pinnacle tier of One Hub Racing, so very fast driver. Fair play to Jordan. 2 tiers below for sticking with him.
Yep. And he had an excellent race in Belgium in the F2. Got his first win.
Yep.
Comfortable win for him.
Took pole in Belgium actually in season 2.
Yeah.
Tell you what, once we're under VSC conditions, let's go to the FA Cup draw.
Kyle's had a drive-through penalty. I think that's the only thing that'll make this race interesting now, is the drive-throughs under the VSC.
Yeah, for sure.
As we go racing again.
So the Sheffield Wednesday
Brandon
fan Jordan has Everton away. Brandon. Lovely livery that on Brandon's car. Very nice. The man that bottled a podium in the charity race at Spa last season.
Yeah. Yep, spun around the exit of the bus stop.
Indeed, but he's looking lively all over the back of Dexter, who has another lockup. Okay, starting to pressure Yuri as well. Who do we go on board with? That's the question. Jano, we've got to look behind. He's all over the back of Brandon.
Yes, he wants that position back. Two similar colour liveries, these as well.
Both very, very nice.
No, he's going down the inside.
Up the inside. I think he's done it. He has. Awful camera angles once again. Don't blame me.
Oh, Jordan's having a look.
Oh, go on.
Side by side with Brandon.
Can he hold it around the outside? It becomes the inside. He does. Whoa. Great driving from Jordan. He's done it as well. Great move. Oh, now the Flexi in this as well.
Brandon's got the DRS. Brandon's got the DRS. Jordan's going to be a sitting duck. He could lose 2 positions here.
And Arnold's going to go on Jordan. Lock up. Contact with Brandon, but he gets away with it and goes up. What about Flexi? He's going to follow both of them through.
He's got the inside line. There we go.
Jordan's going to come back on the inside. The under over. Good racing from all of these boys. You love to see it.
Oh, he's him. Oh.
That's Jordan gone. That's a genuine yellow flag this time. Arnold locking up the front left once again. Easy to do round here.
I hope I don't jinx it, Jacko. Oh, we've had a crash.
Have we?
Yeah, Jordan has hit Kyle. Kyle's on the gravel. Oh, wow, what happened there? I just went on it quickly and Kyle was on the gravel and I saw Jordan.
I missed it. My question is though, what's Kyle doing down in P15? Only made 1 stop.
Yeah, what's happening there?
Dominant last season in the early stages.
Right, Red Matt has. Oh yeah, Red Matt got damaged a couple of laps ago. That's why he's down in 16th. We've had a full lap of racing in OVSC.
Don't say too much. 3-second time penalty for Jack Gooding. Brandon and Dexter into the pits.
But Yuri's the only man yet to pit. He is on the Joker, of course.
Yeah,
so
he's making it work.
Going along.
Technically, he's there for position up in P4 at the moment. What a cracking drive.
Yeah, he likes to pull these little decent drives out of the bags now and again, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think it was it Belgium?
Belgium P2, and of course he had his Joker in Holland last season. I think he finished 5th, 6th, 7th there. Great drive, led a few laps at his home track. Disappointed that the Netherlands is not on the Kia Series calendar.
Yep.
What about OKK?
Vietnamese.
Yeah. OKK's up here for position, Bazza.
Yeah. It's, like I said in qualifying, he's always thereabouts. He's a quiet driver, keeps his head down.
Yep, and it's exactly how he won Australia in season 1.
Yeah.
Nobody expected it. Everybody else in front of him had problems. You know, your Chris, the 2 Jamies, Connor, and eventually it was OKK that come through. Yellow flags out as Janel looks to make a move for P2. He's risky. Done it.
Risky span. He's into the pits.
Risky in the pit lane once again.
Yuri is also in the pits to make his one and only stop.
Come to Jack Gooden by mistake. Yuri onto the hards to the end then. Not sure if mediums would have quite made it.
Janel has got past OKK, who missed that
Yeah,
bit.
no, we caught it. Trust me.
Did you caught that?
Yeah, I did something good.
Too busy watching people in the pits and missing all the action.
It's alright. Our current champion is up to P8. So that is now all of the first round of stops completed. Of course, Yuri and Iceman do not need to stop again. And neither does Red Matt, Brandon or Risky, but they are, dare I say, out of it.
Yeah, Risky unfortunately is that says for me is a lap down. I don't know if that's right.
I think he might be, with his free stops.
Anyway, out in front, all on his own, just taking it easy. The matter, 10.5 seconds.
Nothing better to do with his life, because
It's a shame Corey DNF'd. It would have been interesting to see them battle it out.
Corey keeping up his reputation of not going very well in Jacko car races. The only one he won is when there was a cash prize on the line.
Risky is in the gravel again in sector 3.
I don't think he's having a very good day.
No.
He's going to cut that chicane, come into the pits, and I think he might well retire. He's had enough. There you go. Retirement confirmed. Pete, his teammate, his esports teammate, comes out the pits for a second time. Onto the mediums and that Leicester City car.
Flexi is starting to creep on the back of Arnold now for P4.
And these are the kind of battles we want to see in the upcoming season.
Yes.
New boys versus the old guard. Flexi, of course.
Obviously, Khalifa's in this tier as well, so
he is.
It's a shame he's not racing tonight, because he'll definitely be one to watch for these guys as well.
Khalifa would tell you he'd be leading the way if he was here. Flexi closes the gap to Arnold. Yellow flags, he can't do anything with it. They're going to lap Risky's ghost car, which isn't a ghost. No ghosting in this league. We do things properly here.
J. Luke's got DRS on Jack Goodin. Is he going to go for it? Into turn 1, he is indeed. Later on the brakes.
Jack's going to stay
Jack's
there.
Not, yeah, Jack's going to say no,
Hey.
you're not having that.
Hey, he's back. I think he's in the wrong tier.
And
Great
just
drive.
behind him, we've got Kyle going around the outside of Kamabauer.
He's done it as soon as I joined. Dexter in this fight as well, looking for a top 10. 22 top 10 finishes in his 33 Jacko car races. 2 in 3.
J. Luke is hassling Jack Goodin.
Jack Gooding a little sideways out of 8. Into 9 they go. J. Luke has a slightly better front end.
Difficult to make a move here.
Yeah.
You need that good exit.
Can J. Luke prove why he is the champion? Has to break a little bit more than Jack. 2 tiers apart, these guys. Champion versus somebody who hasn't league raced for 2 years. Or 18 months even. Pete picks up a penalty. This should be easy now for J. Luke. DRS.
Good exit.
Great exit.
Jack
To the
doesn't
right.
really fight it.
Jack knows his fights. And he demotes the ILR car down to P8. I think he'll be pleased with a top 10 run.
Oh, definitely.
I told him before this race, don't compare yourself to these guys. They're all a hell of a lot faster, but he's really showing it. He hasn't lost it, has he?
No.
Fastest lap for Pete, by the way, 118 dead. Iceman still going strong. He is 28 seconds off the lead, so it wouldn't give him the win, but it would put him P2 once all the 5 cars in front of him pit. On his own, but going well, despite that drive-through.
Red Matt is back up to P11 now, after 2 stops.
Oh, Jack Gooden in the wall. Curse of the commentator strikes for the 3rd time this race. What a shame. Red Matt's going to hound him now down this main straight.
He doesn't seem to have any damage though. So.
No, he got away with it. It was just a light tap with the wall. His tyres are red hot though. He's struggling for grip. Red Matt isn't though. Flexi picks up a penalty. Red Matt moves to the right of Jack Gooding. That's as easy as you like. Jack Gooden drops outside the top 10. The man from Aberdeen.
Right, where are we now? OKK P3. And it's got Arnold and Flexi closing in ever so slowly.
still holding his own, is Michael Okeke.
Yeah.
One of just a
Who's
handful of
gonna
drivers. Oh,
Who's going to take the lap? Oh,
yellow flags. It's the matter. The race leader
Oh.
is off. Well then, everyone comes to the pit lane. Okeke, Arnold, Flexi, all in. Flexi stays out. Apologies. Call me David Croft.
So, our new race leader, Jacko, has now got a 5.8 second lead.
He did threaten in his ERT team group chat that he would come here and win this race to prove a point. Are we seeing the beginnings of his version of the Iceman's statement from season 2? I should have had a seat, he screams from behind his helmet. Going very well, on course for a race win. Where is Iceman? 18 seconds behind. It's going to be tight when the second round pit stops happen. Can Iceman make this Joker work? He's been given a new lease of life with Matter spinning off. Jack Gooding with another penalty. Iceman sideways through turn 8. Through turn 9 goes Iceman. Lovely blue car this season. J-Luke up to P5, crawling his way back on the alternate strategy. Okeke actually come out P6 after that pit stop with Arnold right behind him. But Arnold a lot closer.
And both going to the end of the race now. 12 laps to go.
It's not been a thriller, but we've had crashes.
It's certainly better to race this track on the game than it is to watch it in real life.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's still a trickier track to overtake, but at least it's a lot more fun.
Oh yeah, it's great to drive. It's just for the viewers, it's not spectacular. Congratulations if you're one of the 14 who's still here. Jack Gooding has crawled his way back into the top 10. Brandon really struggling, not having a very good race. I don't think he's a fan of the track. Down in P11, Yuri's Joker down in P12. Jordan, such a shame with that incident a few laps ago, putting him down to P13. Kyle also on a shocker. He doesn't have many. Camo Babo's been quiet.
I think it was when Jordan got spun around in turn 4.
Battling Flexi, yeah.
I believe so, yeah. When he rejoined, I think he's collected Kyle.
Flexi pits.
Just caught the back end of it. I think that's why they're both down there now.
Yeah. Oh, that's a game glitch, isn't it? Yep, there's the lag. We're still watching Flexi's car, but Sam is already on his way out the pit lane. Taken over the 96 car for season 3. Used to be run by Crazy Flying Rob. KK battling J-Luke here in turns 2 and 3. Speed Risky leaves the session. Mediums versus hards down into turn 4. Last of the late breakers. J-Luke tries to hold it around the outside. Is it enough? He's staying there. OKK's now on the outside. J-Luke down the inside. Lock up for OKK.
Oh, he's going to close the door.
And J-Luke. Oh, Arnold's here as well.
Oh.
And he will just about hold that position for now. P5. J-Luke gets through. J-Luke still has to make another stop. Don't forget that.
Arnold's going to go for it here.
Yes, he will. You know he will. J-Luke's going to be sitting duck on the main straight when they come back around with 10 to go. Janel crosses the line with an almost 12-second lead. The Matter's back up to P2 but needs to make another stop. And Iceman up to 3rd, in range of a possible race win, but the focus, the attention is on this battle for P4. J-Luke with a cracking move on OKK at the early part of the lap. OKK's now going to be a sitting duck as Arnold gets into the DRS. Is he going to make a move? Yes, he will. You know he will. J-Luke swerves to the right. Not J-Luke, Arnold to the left. And we'll dispatch OKK before turn 1 as he goes and hunts J-Luke. It's Brazil season 2 all over again. I remember what happened last time out there. Easy stuff for Arnold.
OKK had a massive lockup coming into that chicane, which didn't help his exit.
It allowed J-Luke to get away.
Yeah.
Out of range of the effectiveness of the DRS. But Arnaud on the better tyres here. Coming alive in this final third of the race. Where can he go? He's the lead driver on 2 stops. But don't forget, Iceman has completed his strategy. He is 5 seconds up the road in front of this. We move back to Arnaud. Oh, it's coming alive, Bazza. Just as we were saying, it's not been very interesting.
They're both very low on ERS, but OKK has more than both of them.
OKK's still in this. Never rule him out. As we come back around, penultimate turn, yellow flags are out in sectors 2 and 3. This might affect this move. What will J-Luke do? I imagine to the right, just like normal. You can move more than once in Jacko kart, as long as it's not dangerous. Arnold closing, looks to the right. He's going to be more aggressive. What's it? Oh! Can he do it? P4, P3 is his. P4 even. But it leaves OKK looking at the back of J-Luke now. He's going to wait. Arnold can open up a lead, because this is for a potential race win at this point.
He needed to make that move.
He did.
Very late move and pulled it off nicely.
Arnoud promised me after Brazil he was going to be more aggressive in Season 3, and if that's a sign of things to come, I can't wait for Thursday night to come around. OKK still within DRS of J-Luke, there's nothing else going on track. Flexi closing in, and Red Map picks up a penalty. Lock up for Arnoud, we've seen that all race long. J-Luke with his ABS merchant skills showing through as he doesn't lock up.
Yeah, OKK locked up behind.
Yeah, credit to OKK who actually drives in cockpit view, fair play to him.
Right, well this scrap is now becoming 4.
Yeah,
car scrap.
Flexi's right there. Arnoud's gone. J-Luke under pressure, doesn't have the DRS.
OKK's got more ARS as well, he's going to go for it. Down into turn 1. Nice and easy.
Gets that place back and can go chase after Arnoud. What about Sam? He's in this. J-Luke struggling on the hards.
He's already made 2 stops as well.
Yeah. Is Iceman's penalty going to hurt him? Can Janel stretch this? He and Mata have to pit still. Anybody in the top 6 with the exception of J-Luke, so top 7, sorry, with the exception of J-Luke, can still win this race.
I can't call it. I do not know who.
No, I can't. They've all got penalties.
Yep.
Apart from Arnoud, as Janel pits, there he is. He's the first to make the move. What will Mata do? Will he go 1 lap more? Yes, he will.
Right, Iceman's coming into the final turn now.
Janel's still stationary.
Yep.
Iceman's going to get him. He's going to get him easily. Arnoud's doing... No, he's not.
Oh,
he's not going to get him easily. Janel's going to come out P2. P9 leaves the session.
Well, there could be the potential race winner. On the softs now, he's going to be flying.
Yeah, such a shame for Iceman, but you have to say, even if he did get him, that 3-second penalty is going to hold him back.
Yeah.
So,
all Ben just needs to keep his head down now and just go. No mistakes and just go.
Yeah.
And he could still get a podium here.
Keep that gap to Arnoud would be an impressive podium. All eyes on Mata. Will he pit this time around as he enters Sector 3?
OKK is now coming under pressure from Flexi. Gap is 3/10.
Great drive on Flexi's debut here. A real contender for the championship come May time. Most of these guys are actually. Nobody can call a champion from the list of 20 drivers. Mata does pit, by the way. Janel's going to get him easy. The gap is closing. The lead is changing. Janel is on course for the race win. Iceman overtakes Mata. Mata's going to be...
16 places.
He's going to be all the way down.
Yeah, that's spin.
Look at this! Flexi on the inside of OK Bazza. Not quite this time. But he's struggling now, is OK. Kyle sets the fastest lap at 1:17.8. All eyes on Flexi as he sees the potential of OKK's tyres dropping off now. J-Luke has pitted, he come out P10. Dexter in the pits at the moment.
Tyres are 2 laps younger than OKK's as well.
And it's showing into this tricky section of corners. OKK sideways, you can see it. Arnold's gone and disappeared up the road. I think
both of them low on ERS because OKK's using his ERS to defend. Yeah,
I think Flexi's waiting for that big long straight that's coming up in a few corners time. Janel's job is done for the day. Iceman set in stone for a podium almost. A few laps to go.
Eye on the gap between.
Big lock up for OKK. Sorry to interrupt you, Bazza. Flexi almost into the back of him. It's like a bump and run in NASCAR, but he's going to have the great exit here. OKK is a sitting duck. No DRS, not much ERS. Flexi to the right, and Flexi up to P4. Great move, easily done. Arnold looking good for this podium. Can he get that gap down to under 3 seconds? At the moment he is just in, I think, if my quick maths are correct. They call me Big Shaq. They don't.
Flexi is 2 seconds off the podium on his debut. Now he's got a bit of free air. He's going to have to get the hammer down.
And if you'll pardon the pun, Sam is flexing his talent here. What a great debut run for him. What a great debut run for Janel, and also Matter until he had that problem. That spin in sector 3.
I wouldn't rule out Matter just yet. He's on them softs.
Yeah,
he's not got a lot of laps left, but he's going to be flying. With his pace in the early stages, he's going to be setting fastest lap after fastest lap.
Yep, currently held by Kyle, that 118 that we saw pop up about a lap ago. Has it calmed down? Flexi sideways out of that penultimate turn, but I don't think OKK can catch him. Not on this lap. 5 to go.
I think OKK gonna have to start saving some ERS and go for another attack.
I think so. He does have that penalty to think about as well.
Done. Matter has taken 4/10 off them in that lap alone.
He is flying. Such a shame we couldn't get him in at full time as a full-time driver, because he is up there with Corey.
Oh, we got Yuri and Jack Gooding.
Oh, the 2 Kia Series drivers.
Yeah. And Yuri's made the move stuck into turn 1.
Good stuff from the Joker driver today. Jack Gooding.
Softs. Oh,
Jack Gooding, he's struggling and he's just about saving it. Still a decent run.
Oh, Flexi's just had another penalty.
Now that's interesting. That brings Matter into play. Would you mind awfully just checking on Arnold's warnings, please?
So, we know it's the 5 drivers behind. What order are they coming in?
Iceman looking like he's going to lose this second place here.
Right.
Arnold's on a mad one. Don't want to get him on track now.
2 warnings.
That's interesting. What's the gap here to Flexi? He's a couple seconds back.
Iceman has 6 seconds. Flexi has 9. I think Flexi is unfortunately not getting a podium.
Such a shame. He's driven so well.
He has.
Does that bring Matter back into the frame for a possible podium? What's OKK's situation?
OKK is 3 seconds.
Okay, yeah, so it could be OKK for 3 then. Looking at this, Janel coming round. Final turn. It's going to be 3 to go for the man from Finland. He's only a reserve driver, by the way.
Oh, has he not got a full-time seat?
No, not yet.
Well, there's a rapid reserve for you.
Yeah, keep your eyes on him for season 4.
Talks of
Driving
season
brilliantly.
4 already.
I
I'd
know.
love to see it.
You hate to hear it as well, because I've already started drawing up the plans for it.
2021's a busy year for you then.
Oh, don't. I've got to somehow try and match what we did for the Championship 5 in November, and better that. It's probably not going to happen.
Changes. So,
Channel with a
it's
116.7. Yeah. Do you reckon he didn't qualify on purpose?
Yeah, showboating.
That's absolutely what it is. Jack Gooding retires.
Oh, Jack has gone.
He's retired in the pit lane. I think he's seen enough.
Yeah.
We're on board with Pete and his rev glitch.
Yeah, he's
not
got
had a
his
good
practice in, so
Yeah.
Jack's calling it a day.
Of course, for
Yeah, down for 15 minutes.
any Kia Series drivers that are watching, there are test races coming up in the future. Tell Khalifa to pull his finger out his
we got a
place.
move going on here. Matter. DRS open.
Oh, sorry.
Better tyres. Oh, Jack and his car's
Oh my
going up.
god, what have I just seen?
Oh, I had to turn away then.
I had to breathe in. Great move by Matt. That is the disadvantage of no ghosting. You can't just drive through him.
Nope.
He's catching up Flexi though.
Oh, red mat's off in turn 2.
Yes, he is. Wing damage once again. He doesn't like Spain.
We've missed it in all that commotion as well. Brandon has managed to get past Kyle. Because Kyle was only a second behind J-Luke.
J-Luke actually has gone up from 10th to 7th, so a good recovery drive there. Matter on the back of Flexi here.
Our race leader starts the final lap.
Yep.
With
1 to go in this test race. The final 10 laps have been exciting.
Arnold is in DRS.
You want to get Iceman on track here. He'll get second in the standings, but he'll want to do it on track. Arnold to the right. Nice aggressive move down into turn 1.
And flexing in the background.
Nothing wrong with Arnold's
Matter's
move.
got through.
Great stuff from Matter. He's going to pick up a podium here. Providing he keeps it on the track. Poor old OKK down in P6. He should go up a couple of places. But I think the podium is starting to sort itself. Janel, Arnold and Matter are the likely contenders. Great drive from Iceman, it must be said.
Yes. Penalties aside, you know.
Yeah, he really has utilised the Joker.
Great pace from the Matter. You know, Flexi's had a really good race as well. OKK again is up there.
Yeah, but the man at the end of the day who's come here as a reserve, has he?
Yeah,
fair play. He's come here as a reserve driver to show off and prove what he can do. But the man from Finland, Janel, wins in Spain.
Oh, sorry, Flexi. No, he went for a late move. He went for a late move and he's lost out.
Oh, we just missed that. Apologies. Arnold P2, Matter P3. Iceman does come home 4th with OKK 5th. Can Flexi hold on to P6? J-Luke to the line. Yes, Flexi does keep it. Brandon P8 challenged all the way by Kyle. Camo Babo, quiet day, top 10 though. Not a bad drive in his very bright car. Red Matt can do a lot better, I can assure you. Camo Babo actually drops down to P12, so Red Matt picks up that top 10. Dexter 11th and in the wall. Jordan P13, and that completes.
Into the wall.
Lots of damage. P12 for Jordan.
P14 for Yuri.
Drive of the day for Janel? Of course.
No surprise there. I think he'll be relishing in that. He'll be happy with that.
Here is the podium. Two of those drivers up there are reserve drivers. One of them is the man who won the F2 championship the other day. So it's still looking strong as we head into a third season of Jacko car. We will round up the grid right now. Fastest lap as well for Jano, 1:16.7, 11-second lead over Arnold. I think that is the second
race
largest.
That race pace, fastest lap, is
Filthy.
quicker than some of the qualifying laps.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Jano wins, Arnold third, Mata rounds out the top three. Iceman, OKK, Flexi and J-Luke, your champion in P7. Brandon is 8th, Kyle 9th, Redmat 10th, Dexter P11, quiet drive from him. Jordan recovered to 12th, he won't be happy, no. Camo Babo P13, Yuri on his Joker P14, Pete Knight in the last of the finishers, but I don't think he was here. The retirements were Jack Gooding, Risky Racer, Corey once again, Jake and Paul McGuinness, who was disqualified. So there we go.
Yeah, interesting race. It was good, some good battles in the end, considering the track layout. And I think a few people will be happy with the relative pace.
Absolutely, I think we've got a lot to be excited about for when Thursday comes around this week, 3 days time, where we begin Jacko Kart Season 3. Bazza, you won't be there, but I'm sure you'll be watching from the sideline.
I'll be watching.
Good to hear. So, for the moment, I'll see you on Thursday. Good night, everyone.
Good night.